happy holidays. Merry Christmas to those that engage and participate. Hold on, let me make sure my mic is a little louder. Chat. Yes, make sure to unmute. Let me make sure that this is loud enough. Okay, looks like we're in a good place. Hello to so many of you in the chat already. Hello, Hooked by Maryland. Thank you for letting everybody know. Soggy Taco, PK Crochet, how's it going? Good to see you. Falcon the Phoenix, hello, happy to have you. Hello, K Crochet. I just messaged you this morning, actually. Hello. Merry Christmas to you as well, Crafty Chicken. Hello, Crochet Queen. This is on Ribblr, but also YouTube at the moment. Hello, Hi Ben Nix. How's it going? Good to see you. Carrot Top, good to see you. Hope you had a wonderful holiday. Horsey Crocheter, how's it going? I hope everyone else can see it. It should be running properly. Let me make sure on the YouTube end it's working. It seems like 1 out of 10 times the link won't work for I'm not sure why, but it happens sometimes. So thank you for letting me know. Hopefully the new one worked. If not, we can just add that to your account. This is for something else, so pay no mind to it. No, you're all good. Everyone's here. This is the link that you should be here with. Good time zone, everyone. Hello, Annie, Elisa. How's it going? Good to have you here today. Yes, so if you're watching, so we're on the Ribblr show on Ribblr, but you can also find the show on YouTube as well. You can watch on the browser and the app. I'm the old sun setting. Changed my name. Oh, hello, welcome. Yeah, sorry for any of the confusion. Hello, M Bob. Good to see you. Good to see you again from our last show. Hello, Scar56 over on YouTube. How's it going today? Watashino Suki. Hello, good to see you. Hi, hope you had a good holiday. Cecile, good to see you again. How's it going today? As you can see, we're very festive over here in these parts. Doing my knitting while watching. Nice, good to hear that, Falcon. Did you publish the Ribbot headpin? Oh, you're knitting as well? Cool. I'm also watching from the Ribbler app, but I just see a blank screen. Try refreshing it for sure. Hello from Oklahoma. This time we are on our way home from Christmas with family. Nice. How much of a trek do you have? Hello, Cupcaked. How's it going? Hello, welcome back, Karamitra. How's it going? Sharky, good to see you. Hello, welcome on in. The first live show I watched on Ribblr. Well, really glad to have you today, Annie. Thanks for coming on by, spending some of your holiday time over here on the Ribblr show. Appreciate having you. My name is Vincent. I am your host for the Ribblr show. Awesome to have all of you today. Are those they're not jumbo, they're just normal size, but we did decorate this little tree of mine. The tree is small, so that's probably why it looks big. I should be sleeping, but I'm too awake to be time change sucks from USA to South Korea. That is a big one. Well, glad that we could keep you company during the offset. Awesome, Falcon, awesome. Hello, Skulls, good to see you. Emma, hello, how's it going today? With 6 people in the car, it's a little chaotic. Oh, wow. Hopefully you have your earphones in. Hello, Savvy. Good to see you again. Who else was sick over Christmas? That's a great question. I definitely was. Christmas Eve. I mean, my Christmas was like not that great. Christmas Eve, I had a 102-degree fever. So that was pretty high and pretty terrible. I felt like my brain was melting. And then yesterday I wasn't as sick, but definitely too sick to go see family on both sides. So it was kind of a shame. I've woken up today with a bit more energy and grit to do today's show. So excited to see all of you today. Hello, Ajar. Good to see you. Yeah, it's too bad. I don't even know how I got sick. I am pretty preventative in my day-to-day life. Like, I have been reducing the amount of things I've been going to. I do take a lot of vitamin C, and I am always masked up when I am out. So, yeah, it's probably because I wasn't wearing the N95s. I was just wearing a different kind of mask. But I was probably got sick because I taught crochet classes. That's probably where I got sick. Happy belated birthday, K Crochet. I hope you had a wonderful day. Wow, that's a lot of gifts, I'm sure. Hello, Ophelia. Good to see you. Emma, good to have you here. Falcon says, I had flu for most of it, and Christmas Day I was feeling better. Glad to hear that. These days I ate too much. Christmas in Italy, that sounds amazing. We spent the day yesterday with our 18 grandchildren. Holy moly. That is a big family. I'm really glad that you had fun, Marilyn. I'm sure the gifts kept on giving. That's awesome. I'm sorry to those who did get sick for Christmas. It seemed like that was a common occurrence for a lot of people. I've like never really been sick for like Christmas before. This is my first time, so yay. So hopefully I don't start coughing or sneezing during today's show. You're watching on your TV. Might have strep. My mom has the flu. Yeesh. Well, good luck to everybody. I hope you all feel better. I'm definitely on the... I just need a weekend of rest and I will be all good. I'm definitely going to get some Jamba after this to heal me. Of course, of course. I did watch Wicked though. I watched Wicked for the first time. It was good. I liked it. I did like that. It wasn't as musically as I thought it was gonna be, so that was surprising. And I think I'm more invested into like the Wizard of Oz lore than I thought it was. And every Ribbler shall either knit or crochet. I'm glad. That's kind of, yeah, like that. Yes, RN means right now. Anyone watching on a Samsung fridge? That would be pretty sick. If you're watching on a Samsung fridge or any type of fridge, please post that online. I would love to see that. That would be so funny. Did not watch Stranger Things. Instead, I opted in to watch the new episode of Fallout, which this season, not as strong as the first, I will say. I have 3 amigurumis to test, but I'm away from home. I knew I had to bring more yarn. Ah, dang. We're starting right now, Mia Grace. Try refreshing if it's not working for you. But we have a number of things to do today. It's kind of just a holiday one, but I do want to let everyone know. Hold on, let me go grab the link actually. So as you can see here in the back, we have this wonderful tree I've put together. Well, not me, but me in the community. But these are my crochet patterns. So take a gander. Here are some of my crochet patterns. Ribbot is at the top as the star, but you can't really see him all too well because he's just shining too bright. But yeah, these are all my patterns, and we got to decorate this tree for Crimbus. And I got to do this with the Ribblr Plus members during an exclusive live stream. So that was pretty fun. We got to have, we did a live stream show. Of course, we're never going to take away these ones with everybody here, but if you are looking to have access to more exclusive ones where Ribblr Plus members are able to join and do some exclusive things such as decorating trees, such as this, you can actually find the link here if you are interested in signing up for Ribblr Plus for the new year. We'd love to have all of you here, or as a Ribblr Plus member. There's a lot you can do with it. So yeah, hopefully we see some more of you on it. If not, we still have plenty of free options to keep participating. Glad to have you here, Emma. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have fun today. Is there a way to have a pattern open while watching the live? Currently there is not, but definitely we have heard that feedback. So definitely we will be keeping that in mind for future broadcasts. So I'm on my TV tray. That's why it's on YouTube. I don't know. I don't think so otherwise. It is on YouTube. Making udon. Nice. Nice. That is a good choice. I had udon the other day as well. But yeah, so today we are going to, well, Ribbot's got some stuff to share with all of you, a holiday message and some breaking news. We are actually going to be doing, instead of having just a normal gem giveaway today, we are going to be doing a gem giveaway, but in terms of participating in some 2026 New Year's goals, because this is the last live stream of the year of 2025. So we're going to go over some of our goals goal/wish list for 2026 and see what we can all come up with, showing you all some of what's going on the community as well, especially looking at some of the recaps. If you haven't already, your Ribblr recap is available, so if you want to be able to see your stats from the past year at a glance, you'll be able to do that whenever you please. And then we're gonna end the stream with some crocheting. If this is a good time to either finish up those last projects of the year for you, or if you want to get an early start on a project for 2026, great time to do so. So we'll be doing that today. Kay says, I'm watching on app and you can use patterns on my PC. Yes, you will have to have 2 devices. Happy early New Year to you too, Falcon. Soggy Taco says, I'm making a paper crane because I don't know what to do. Nice, nice. So yeah, so let's, first of all, Ribbot's got some stuff to say, so we're going to jump right into his holiday message. So I'll be right back. Ribbot's got something to say, and I will be back in a jiffy. So I'll see you in a second.
Hey humans, Ribbot here, hopping in with some holiday cheer. This year on Ribblr has been, honestly, kinda amazing. You made so many cool things, from tiny frogs to giant sweaters. And I got to watch all the yarn chaos unfold. My little froggy heart, very full. So, as we wrap up the year, give yourself some credit. Celebrate the wins, the whips, the almost finished but not quite projects, all of it. Happy holidays, and thanks for making this place feel like home. Now go enjoy the party and save me a cookie, and see you in the new year. Cheers! Take it from here, Vincent.
So big holiday vibes from young Ribbot. So thank you so much for that. Letting everyone know that, you know, we're all wishing you a happy new year. It's an interesting time for sure between Christmas and the new year. Depends how you take it. You can either see it as a reflective time. You can look back at 2025 with either fondness, maybe some disgruntledness, maybe a little bit of both. You know, no matter what, y'all made it through another year, and that itself is an accomplishment. You don't have to be the most, you know, proactive and successful person in the world to look back at it as a good year. As long as you were able to get something out of it, make an impact on the people around you, and just the fact that y'all have been on Ribblr and, you know, adding to the creativeness has already made an impact for me and the team. And even just being here in the shows also makes an impact. So thank you everyone for all that you do for your communities all around you, either online or in person. I myself, I typically am reflective, but I think this year I'm more so in a looking forward type of headspace, looking at what 2026 is going to look for me. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, we will jump into what, oh yeah, so today is Friday, so not necessarily a Christmas gift, but we do have our Freebie Friday offering today from Hey Is Art and Crochet. So we have these native Aussie birds collection. So really cute. This pattern is currently free for the remainder of the day until 8 a.m. EST tomorrow. So y'all can grab this pattern for free. I am linking it in the chat on both YouTube and Ribblr. So definitely want to go grab that if you haven't already. Free pattern, and especially if you have Ribblr Plus, there's unlimited downloads. So putting that in the chat. Oh, this is your first week on Ribblr, Annie? Awesome. Well, really glad to have you. How did you hear about Ribblr? All right, Ophelia, hopefully we'll see you again. So make sure to go grab that free pattern that is available to all of you from this amazing designer of ours. Very generous for them to offer this to all of our viewers. So thank you, everyone. Definitely make sure to grab it. Oh, you got it in the afternoon? Nice. The free pattern works great for the project I'm about to get going on. Oh, nice. What's the project you're going to be working on? Yeah, so make sure to grab this. This is only available today only. This is our final freebie of the year. So, yeah. I was looking for non-Italian crochet community. I finally found you all. Oh, nice. Yeah, this one is definitely more of a global community than any particular area. This is your second month on Ribblr. Well, nice. We're really excited to have you for 2026 as well. This is my third or fourth show. I think I forgot about it sometimes. Well, we are here every other Friday, so definitely feel free to come on by whenever you have the time. So that is what's going on there. And then we also have our postcard giveaway. So this is your final chance to win our holiday/December postcard. So all you have to do in the chat is leave a present emoji or a gift emoji in the chat, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win this if you haven't already rolled for it by feeding Ribbot every day, or you haven't already won it from the show before. So feel free to leave a present or a gift emoji in the chat for a chance to win. And then, yeah, we'll gift that to you come as soon as possible. So come Monday. So we'll give you all some time to be able to add a gift or present emoji for a chance to win. Oh, wow. A lot of you are already doing that. Sweet. Thank you, everyone, for already participating. And then, yeah, we are letting that run. And then I'm excited for y'all to see January's for the new year. And then hopefully y'all are liking the royalty-free lo-fi Christmas music as well. I've lost count on how many of the Ribblr shows I've been to. That's not a bad problem to have. Thank you so much, Falcon, for frequently coming to so many of them. All right. Thank you, everyone, for participating. We'll get that to announce. Ajar says, do I have to only enter on the app? Yes, the giveaways for like the emoji ones are going to be for the apps, but for the next one that we have for the giveaway for the gems, you will be able to still be a YouTube viewer. Oh, nice, Hagel. What are we doing the present for again? The present is for a chance to win this postcard. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like my tree. I know the Snorlax is giving y'all the face. Guys, my mom finds out I'm here. I'm cooked. Well, definitely do what your parental guardians are approving of. Okay. So while all of you get those entered in, we are going to give you the breaking news from Ribbot about what's been going on and hear what he has to say for his last breaking news segment of the year. So we'll share it a few times during the stream today, but let's see what he has to say. So I'll be back in just a minute, and Ribbot will be here with some of the news going on in the community. So I'll see you all shortly.
Thank you, Vincent. Ribbot here with this week's headlines from across the Ribblr community and beyond. Ribblr's holiday campaigns are still making waves across the community. The 12 days of Ribblr wrapped up last week with a free gym for all users, an exclusive live party for Ribblr Plus members, and the release of the 2025 Ribblr Recap. Users have been sharing their recaps across the platform, highlighting their shops, favorite makes, and just how much crafting they packed into the year. Safe to say, the flexing has been strong. In community discussions, a debate has emerged following a public dispute between knitting designer Annie Soes, creator of the popular sailor slipper, and a crochet designer who released a similar slipper pattern using a different technique. The situation has sparked broader conversations around originality, inspiration, and where copyright boundaries should be drawn, especially in crafts where techniques and shapes have been passed down for generations. In brighter news, excitement is building in the crochet community after Sakura Miyawaki, also known as Ku from the K-pop group LE SSERAFIM, released a crochet vlog. Fans and makers alike are celebrating the visibility, with many calling it another big moment for crochet in mainstream pop culture. And finally, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. After 10 years, Yona of the Dawn has officially been announced for a second anime season, following the conclusion of the manga. Reports say Ribbot has been spotted jumping up and down with emotional enthusiasm. Ribbot would like to respond. I cannot confirm or deny. That's all for this week's headlines. Thanks for crafting, sharing, and debating with us, and sending it back to Vincent. Ribbit, ribbit.
All right, so more amazing news. Yeah, December was a big month, honestly. I hope all of you enjoyed the 12 days of Ribblr campaign. We had a ton of fun with it, putting it together and watching it all come together. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I hope everyone was able to get something from it, either whether it be a favorite shop sale, an awesome freebie. I hope everyone got their gem at the very end of it. So yeah, I hope that was a ton of fun. It was cool to see a member of LE SSERAFIM, how eager they are about crochet. Personally, LE SSERAFIM is my favorite K-pop group, so yeah, it was awesome. I think they're a sweet group, and spaghetti is still on my mix. So yeah, Yona of the Dawn, I have seen that as well. So season 2, after like more than a decade of it like being silent, is really awesome news. So Sharky says, on New Year's my parents found a Yule party, and at the party it's a tradition to pop the tops with wine bottles with a sword. Oh wow, that'd be cool. I love how Vincent has loads of crochet in the background. I'm glad you do. Yeah, I have a lot of crochet. I've been crocheting for nearly a decade, so I do have a lot of patterns and projects that have been completed. Yeah, you got the gem, Komala, or yeah, Komol. You don't like Stray Kids? They're okay. They're okay. I don't dislike Stray Kids. I did like hearing them as the opener for God of High School, I think. I do like Stray Kids enough. I believe most, if not all, the crochet amis on his tree are his designs. Yes, all the things that you see here are all my original patterns and designs, except the ribbit up top, which was made by a team member, a founder of Ribblr. But the rest of them are all mine, and they can actually be found in my Ribblr shop or on my blog. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate that. What's your favorite yarn? The one I've used probably the most is the Joanne Big Twist Just Value yarn. But I like their Posh yarn too. I got all of the 12 days except the % off merch. That's pretty good, Falcon. Nice. That's awesome. Has anyone watched the Game of Wool? I have not, but I have seen opinions on it. Oh. I love the Pokemon cards in the back. Oh, thank you. Those aren't even my like best ones either. I have a lot of my other graded ones actually over there. All my Chow Wizouds and my Espeon and whatnot. Yep, you can't really see his full face because, yeah. Anyways, let's go over what is going on the community section, and then we will jump into some of the New Year's stuff. So as we unwind from the year, you as well, Amy. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so the big thing that just came out is our Ribblr recap. So I hope everyone was able to see this. What was your favorite present you got for Xmas? I did not get a present for Christmas this year. So I hope everyone was able to get the recap, see their stats. There is a lot that went on. So here are some of the numbers. So these aren't personal numbers. We can go over mine if you all are interested, and then we'll go over some of the community ones. But in terms of Ribblr, this is another huge year for us. Only been growth. So some of us. So there was 16.1 million wishlisted patterns, which is like absurd for sure. 2.2 million shop follows, which is that is a lot of that is a lot. I don't even know what to say to that. 50 just shy of 55,000 patterns tested, which is incredible. So congratulations to all of you who are doing those. And y'all have tracked millions of lines and over 600,000 e-patterns. So that's a lot of clicking, a lot of ways. And that's really just goes to show how helpful that is, as an attribute on Ribblr, is being able to do that. And Ajar was asking, what was the anime called? Yona of the Dawn. And for those who were like sad about the present thing, don't be sad. That was literally like a consensual, like, I told everyone, please don't get me any gifts. I actively did not want to participate in that this year. So I made sure that no one was spending money on me. So do not worry about that. I have plenty of loved ones though, regardless. Biophilia, take care. So don't worry about me and the gift thing. And then in terms of community, here are some of the highlights. We had 31 Ribblr shows we had 31 shows this year, which is awesome. So thank you everyone for participating in that and joining for any of those shows that you may have come by. We've definitely come a long way in terms of the shows, and I'm actually going to show you kind of like what they used to look like as well after this. We've had 12 special Ribbot postcards with 12 awesome giveaways. So thank you. We've had one for every month. So thank you so much for everyone for being a part of that. We've got a ton of Lucky Sunday winners as well. We've got this year was also a bit different because if you've been on Ribblr for over a year, you may have remembered there isn't 16 million patterns on Ribblr, so it just means that each person could have wishlisted more than one. So if someone wishlisted like 50 and there was a bunch of people doing that, it adds up. So yeah, from past years we used to do the like monthly awards where there was a lot of voting involved and stuff. But this year we decided to change things up and we did it via challenges. So it's been really awesome to see everyone jump into the challenges too and have some fun with, the creative prospects of having a prompt and some winnings at the end. So that's been a ton of fun. And there have been over 15 million selfie points shared to support designers with lower selfies. So, we're trying to give back. We do have like a 4% fee. For people sell their patterns, but there's many ways to be able to reduce that. So designers and sellers and shop owners can definitely be able to earn more on Ribblr compared to other marketplaces. So really appreciate y'all who decide to sell on Ribblr. So things have stayed iconic. We've had our classics. We've actually had a lot of classic things that we've been doing. Flash Thursday. We've had our spring sale, Black Friday, which saved you all a bunch of money on top of our consistent Freebie Fridays, which have been huge. A lot of value coming from Ribblr and helping all of you. Oh, Chloe, it's going to be in the bottom right corner. Oh, wait, I guess you can't hear me. Let me write that. Bottom left corner. I love the monthly challenges, but I've only done this month. Well, hopefully you can join in more. We're going to continue that for 2026. You claimed millions of freebies across events like Pattern Mayhem, Ribblr Treat. Ribblr Treat was a huge one, and our recent 12 days of Ribblr. So a lot of value and offering for sure coming from us. And then we had our quests. So the quest was really fun with Ribbot as well. And you can tell that Ribbot's become a big component when it comes to like Ribblr itself. So you've been seeing a lot of him. And then we've gifted almost just shy of $2,000 for our giveaway week. So, if you miss out on any of that, we have an even more exciting 2026 ahead. So excited for all of you to be a part of that. Oh, it's in your top right? Really? Okay. Well, thank you for letting them know. Some of the game-changing updates that happened this year as well is we had our huge glow up, which, and to answer your question, Ami, I'm the only one that does the hosting for the Ribblr shows at the moment. So 2025 was a huge year with our glow up. If you were here even just at the beginning of 2025, the app and the platform itself looked quite different, really. It's kind of hard to remember what it used to look like, but yeah, it used to look pretty different. Everything's much more touched up, smoother, different interface. We have different tabs as well. So yeah, way different. So if you were here from the beginning, let me know if you remember what the old app looked like. But we also introduced Ribbot Run. We have our challenges. We introduced V patterns this year as well for those who are video content creators. We have gems as well, and the gem pattern library and gem patterns, which is really cool. So hopefully all of you have been able to use your gems to its fullest. And we had our exclusive merch drops too. So we added a lot this year on top of other fun new campaigns like the quest, like we had mentioned. So yeah, really exciting year. And it all happened this year, which is like kind of nuts to like look back at. And then here is a message from Ribblr. So to every designer, tester, maker, shop owner, crafter, lurker, newbie, pro, journal lover, pattern hoarder, and everyone in between, we do adore and love you for sure. We'll have our traditional community wrap post up soon, but we have to give a special shout out to our leaders. So thank you for showing up, creating safe spaces, and supporting others and keeping this place beautiful. So let's raise one toast for 2025. Whether you spun the wheel, tested a pattern, joined a quest, grabbed a freebie, supported us by joining Ribblr Plus, or visited Ribblr for the first time this year, cheers to you. You're the reason Ribblr is what it is. And we can't mean that more than we say here, because it really does. This platform really does depend, or come down to what all of you and all of us can offer, harmoniously. So thank you everyone for being here and contributing in any way you can. Yes, the point was to make it better for sure. But yeah, so if you see here, there's a lot of people sharing their wrapped, or recap. Oh, this is nice. Shout out to Not Bad Crochet for his live streams, who is the reason I joined on here. Oh, thank you so much, Bay Love Crochet. If you're in here, thank you for the kind message there. And yeah, you can see everyone's awesome recap. So if you haven't yet, check out your recap. We can go check out mine. All right, I had 115,000 pattern orders. given a lot of those were freebies. Shy of 12,000 patterns wish listed, so we'll take that. We'll take that. Not mad about that at all. 6-7. Only one pattern. I only did put up one pattern test, and this was just a test of a test. So that's like nothing to like whatever. I did get 20,000 new shop followers. We'll take it. But I am very active here, and I'm always streaming, so it definitely does help as well. So that's pretty cool. I released 8 new patterns on here, so not too bad. Not too bad. You know, we'll take it. I'll aim for 12 next year for sure. I used 3 gems. I unlocked 6 postcards, and I won 8 gifts with Ribblr Plus. So we take those. And there are my stats at a glance. How do we say? How do we look, folks? You love the cup on my pin patterns. Awesome, Marilyn. Thank you. So yeah, those are my stats. So, all right, all right. Bye, CB. Have a good one. So those are my stats. And if y'all want a chance to win a gem, you can actually, Ribbot has their own post where you can actually go share it here for a chance to win. And we are announcing that today for a chance to win. And you can go see other people's recaps. So it's really cool to see everyone's numbers. Holy heck, that's awesome. I feel like my recap isn't going to be great because I'm so much of a lurker. That's okay. That is totally okay. It's not a contest. It's really just at a glance on what you're doing. They're not public or anything, so you can keep it to yourself. So definitely take a gander at those. So yeah, recap is really cool. I hope everyone was able to go grab theirs. And then we do have our December challenge, which is coming to a close here shortly. All right, bye Emma. Have a good one. So we do have our Let It Snow challenge going on. So all you have to do is create a project either by freehanding or by following a pattern. Oh, it shows the number of patterns you got too. Yeah, so there's that for crafters as well. So for anyone who wants to, you can submit some of your, your snowflakes here. You do have to submit it as a journal. So when you go here, you can find, right now there's 47 submissions, but you can see all of these fun snowflake patterns for a chance to win 5 gems, which almost equates to like $30 worth of value. So super fun. Usually snowflakes don't take too long. So if you want to give it a whirl, you can participate and join in on the fun here. Yeah, so many cute and fun ones. You hoard all the patterns. Yes, feel free, Amy. So yeah, definitely make sure to jump into that. And yeah, I'm gonna actually switch back to this one. Let me go grab something really quick. I wanted to show all of you. Since y'all are here for the Ribblr show, all right, let's go back. All right, so the Ribblr show has been around for a year. Like, we've only been actually streaming this for a year, which I'm trying to think. So like, we've had 31 shows this year. And if we did two a month, it'd be 24 plus some. Yeah, 31. Yeah, that's a lot. So I just wanted to show you what our first Ribblr show. Actually, let's jump into episode 2 and see what that looked like. Okay. So this is what the show looked like a year ago. So definitely a pretty different format, different camera quality. even different headphones at the time. So yeah, lots changed in a year, it looks like. Yeah, I do look a little bit different. Even had an interview here. And we even had an old logo. So a lot has changed for sure. Let's see here. We can go to episode 3. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Only a year ago, but I'm like baby Vincent. No, don't say that, because that means I look a lot older now. No. Yeah, streamed 1 year ago. Huh. Interesting. The format was definitely different. I actually don't know what I was really thinking with this. Oh, here is kind of what the old Ribblr looked like. Yeah, we had the My Stuff. Yeah, this is what Ribblr used to look like. Wow. And there weren't a lot of you here back in the time. We would only have like a few viewers during the show, so it's been really awesome to see how much the Ribblr show has grown. So really appreciate all of you coming here so frequently. Oh, right. Something happened there. Yeah. So fascinating. Fascinating. So let's make this bigger again. All right. So next thing we're going to be doing is actually we're going to give my throat just a small break. And we are going to have Ribbot come back in with his holiday message. We're going to do some 2026 planning, and this will be a way for participants to win a gem. And then, yeah, we'll wrap it up with some crochet. So I'll be back. Here is Ribbot with the holiday message if you weren't here at the beginning. So I'll be back in just a moment.
Hey humans, Ribbot here, hopping in with some holiday cheer. This year on Ribblr has been, honestly, kinda amazing. You made so many cool things, from tiny frogs to giant sweaters, and I got to watch all the yarn chaos unfold. My little froggy heart, very full. So, as we wrap up the year, give yourself some credit. Celebrate the wins, the whips, the almost finished but not quite projects, all of it. Happy holidays, and thanks for making this place feel like home. Now go enjoy the party and save me a cookie, and see you in the new year. Cheers! Take it from here, Vincent.
Thank you once again, Ribbot. Always, always. So let's go on over to our show, or our 2026 goals. So I am someone who likes to look forward to the new year. You know, and I don't necessarily like to set a bunch. I don't like to like set a bunch of goals and like feel like too sad if I don't reach it or not, but I do like to have like just some things to like look forward to more than like be super like, you know, like hard about. So I did want to make this like an active community one, and we are going to be choosing one person who participates at random at this point for a chance to win a gem. So just for fun, if you want to list in the chat on what your goals or goal for 2026 is, whether it be a small one or a big one, or just kind of your wish list for 2026, let me know in the chat and we'll add it here so we can just kind of take a look. If you don't have any goals or anything, this might be a good chance to be inspired by what other people are aiming for. Oh, really, Silver? Well, hopefully you don't mind. He is all over our Instagram and TikTok. I'm so glad that you like... oh, you don't have to miss eating, Falcon. So to start, we're going to go with not bad. So my goal is to... my goal is for one YouTube video a month. plus 1 Ribblr pattern a month. 12 in a year. So that's mine. So Hybe says save enough for Stray Kids tickets. Okay, nice. Horsey says, okay, that's a good one. You want wind all their yarn into cakes. That'd be nice. Joyful Girl designed their very first pattern. That's a good one. Ribblr is a great place to do that. Hold on. If I miss it, I'm so sorry. PK Crochet says more markets, pattern tests, and get out of depression. That's a good one. That's a good one. Annie Elisa says, test a Ribblr project a week. Good one. K Crochet find the courage to do first market. That's a really good one too. Sure. Hold on, I'm trying to read all these. Okay, Falcon says encourage more folks to join Ribblr. We like where your head's at, Falcon. We like where your head's at. No, you're good. You're good. Hegel says good first market. And create and I want to crochet a reading log snake. Okay, good one. Oh wait, I can actually wait. This is actually I can just copy and paste. I don't know why I'm typing all this. Oh, is that why? No, we'll just type it because if you type it, it'll sit with you. More active on Ribblr app and make their own patterns. Okay, let me make sure I can read everybody's. Okay, that's nice. Carrot Top. Find more shop success. And it can be broad like that. I think that's totally fine. I hope so too, Marilyn. I hope so too. Okay, Eddie wants to more projects for their hamster. And Amy not have as many unfinished projects. Okay, let's see here. If I use shift, yeah, it didn't work that way. Nice. Get a fourth hamster. Oh, kayak. Okay, I believe in you. You can posting your own stuff can be scary, but can also be like the online lottery ticket many people are hoping for. Okay, and Cecile wants to learn to crochet with more colors. That's a really good one. I work with a lot of colors, so I guess I haven't really thought about that, but typing it's fine. Okay, that's a lot of fun goals. So you got one from me, one YouTube video a month plus one Ribblr pattern a month. Nick says to save enough for Stray Kids tickets. Fair. Horsey wants to wind all their yarn into cakes. Joyful Girl says that they want to design their very first pattern. That's a big one. Ribblr is a really great place to do that. They kind of give you all the tools that you need to get started. We got PK Crochet. PK Crochet. Well, first off, for the design your first pattern, yeah, try out Rebuild. Rebuild is Ribblr's like in-home pattern pattern writer or in-house pattern. My gosh, I'm like some of the words, but it's a great place to in-house write your own patterns. You can do it on your computer or your mobile device, so it's really cool. PK Crochet wants to do more markets, pattern tests, and get out of their depression. So very fair. It's really easy to fall into that. It's harder to get out, but I believe in you, PK. You have us as a community, and we are here for you. Test a Ribblr project a week. That's your hands are gonna be very busy, Annie. K Crochet wants to find the courage to do first market. I really hope you're able to do it, K Crochet. That'd be awesome, and we'd love to hear about it. Falcon wants to pretty much be an ambassador and encourage more folks to join Ribblr. Yay! Hagel wants to do well at their first market and create more patterns. Crafty Chicken wants to create a log snake. Cool. Sharky wants to be more active on Ribblr app and make their own patterns. So a lot of making patterns. Carrot Top wants to find more shop success. Eddie XXX wants more projects for their hamster and to buy a fourth hamster. Amy wants to have not as many unfinished projects. That's fair. I have a lot that have just kind of gone to the graveyard of crafting projects as well. So wants to crochet a matching sweater with husband. Kayak wants to have the motivation to post on socials, which can be scary, but I believe in you. And then Cecile wants to learn to crochet with more colors. Has this inspired anyone else's goals for the new year? Annie would like to get better with Tunisian. Joy to the world. First market. I don't know what these reading log scarves are. Watching on YouTube, hand Ribblr. Anna Katie make birds and flowers for adoptive grandmother. We'll just call it Graham. Yeah. Make dragons and 2 new patterns. Cool. Okay, I think that is good for now. Thank you everyone for participating in all this. Okay, yeah, I really like to I'm gonna save this. Maybe if y'all are still visiting the Ribblr show next year, we can come back and revisit this. This would be really cool. Okay. But yeah, I think we are done here. So thank you everyone for sharing this. I think just manifesting it makes a big difference. I hope all of your goals come true. Don't feel like this is the end all be all. Goals can always change. But I am going to bring Ribbot back so I can get a drink of water, and then we're going to announce a winner, a gem winner, and then we'll do a little bit of crochet and we'll call it good. So I'll be back in a jiffy. Here's the breaking news if you missed it, and I'll be back in a moment.
Thank you, Vincent. Ribbot here with this week's headlines from across the Ribblr community and beyond. Ribblr's holiday campaigns are still making waves across the community. The 12 days of Ribblr wrapped up last week with a free gym for all users, an exclusive live party for Ribblr Plus members, and the release of the 2025 Ribblr Recap. Users have been sharing their recaps across the platform, highlighting their shops, favorite makes, and just how much crafting they packed into the year. Safe to say, the flexing has been strong. In community discussions, a debate has emerged following a public dispute between knitting designer Annie Sews, creator of the popular sailor slipper, and a crochet designer who released a similar slipper pattern using a different technique. The situation has sparked broader conversations around originality, inspiration, and where copyright boundaries should be drawn, especially in crafts where techniques and shapes have been passed down for generations. In brighter news, excitement is building in the crochet community after Sakura Miyawaki, also known as Ku from the K-pop group LE SSERAFIM, released a crochet vlog. Fans and makers alike are celebrating the visibility, with many calling it another big moment for crochet in mainstream pop culture. And finally, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. After 10 years, Yona of the Dawn has officially been announced for a second anime season, following the conclusion of the manga. Reports say Ribbot has been spotted jumping up and down with emotional enthusiasm. Ribbot would like to respond. I cannot confirm or deny. That's all for this week's headlines. Thanks for crafting, sharing, and debating with us, and sending it back to Vincent. Ribbit, ribbit.
All right, giant thank you to Ribbot as always. We do have our winners now for the fun giveaways that were going on. And turns out our behind the scenes, or Ribbot has decided that we actually are going to be giving away 3 gems for our 2026 goals. So really exciting for that. What does this have to do with Ribblr? Just the news. It's just the news. So on to the next. So our winner, so we do have our winner for our postcard giveaway, which we'll be receiving on Monday. So the winner for the postcard for this month is congratulations to Watashino Suki. Congratulations on winning today's postcard. So yeah, congratulations to you. Huge props. Amazing. Thank you so much. you'll be able to find that into your account for sure. So thank you so much for joining and participating in this giveaway this week. Don't know if you're still here. I remember seeing your name at the beginning. So congrats to Watashino. Huge props to you. So yay. Congo rats to you. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them message in a moment. So yeah, the postcard design is really good. This is actually made by a community member, Ribblr Fibers. So pretty cool. So nice. So huge props to them. And then we did have our gems. So this will be coming off of our what we just did. So as you all know, we were just doing this. So here are our 3 random winners for our gem giveaway. Can we see that Pokemon card, please? These are just bulk. We have 3 winners for the 2026 giveaway for our goals, because goals are important in my opinion. So the first winner for the goals, the first winner for our 2026 goals are, we actually may move this logo, put that over here. Our first winner is Kayak 207. So congratulations to Kayak for winning their gem. On Monday, you'll be receiving a unique link to claim and receive your link. So thank you so much for joining and participating. What's your best Pokemon card? Probably one of my Charizards, like my Delta species Charizard. So congratulations to Kayak for our first one of 3 winners. Huge dubs all around to Kayak. Okay. And now our second winner for the gems is going to be Annie Elisa. So congratulations. Congratulations to Annie Elisa. Oh, did I miss your goal, Marilyn? Oh no. Well, feel free to put it in the chat again. I'm sorry. There was just so many of them. I'm sorry for missing any of them, but feel free to put it back and I'll add it to our sheet. So next year we can look back on it. But congratulations to Annie Elisa. You'll be receiving a link on Monday. And yeah. Hi, Rubri. Good to see you. How's it going today? We were actually just talking about your postcard. All right. So before we share the very last one, I do want to make sure we add Maryland's here. List their stash on Ribblr. Cool. All right, so for our final winner, oh my God, sorry. Oh, it's all right. I'm just getting a little bit of a cold sweat. It's fine. Our final winner of the gem giveaway for our 2026 goals are PK Crochet. So congratulations to PK Crochet for winning a gem for our 2026 goals. So huge W's all around. Can I get some W's in chat actually? So yeah, awesome job to our 3 winners. Yes, we were just typing our goals for 2026. So as you can see here, Stop dying. Yeah, thanks. Great advice. Great advice. So awesome to see. So I'll just go slowly. So these are all some of the goals that everyone has for the new year. And then next holiday stream next year, we'll go back over this. So awesome. Great job, PK. And then speaking of our winners, so PK's goals are more markets, pattern test, and get out of their depression. We had Kayak, who also won to have the motivation to post on socials. And then our first winner was Annie. It was to get better with Tunisian crochet. So not bad, everybody. But yeah, I think that is going to be our show today. I did want to go longer. I was actually going to get started on my purple scarf for Ribblr colors, but I don't know if I have it in me. My throat is like, gosh, this Dayquil is only doing so much. Yes, please. It is like a time capsule. Yeah, for anyone joining in late, definitely feel free to want to add. What would you like one of your goals to be, Rubri? Yes, my big twist. Big twist posh. Thank you. Well, I don't have a fever anymore, so that's like the best part. Yeah, definitely. It is posh yarn. It's like a collectible. I should get it graded and then sell it in the future. I love to add to get a website. Get a website and do a market. A lot of marketers. Okay. Does anyone else want to add to their 2026 goals? Yeah, Big Twist is cool. Just get well. As long as I can get well before the new year, I'll be happy. How do you still have some? Because I was partnered with them, with Joanne for a while, during my like content creation days, and I just have a lot laying around. Let's give a huge thank. Oh, thanks, Falcon. I appreciate the kind words. Of course, of course. Oh, got another one from Shinku. Teach their daughter to crochet. That's a good one. That's a really good one. You want to crochet an inventory for market? Crocheting your inventory for market seems so daunting. Were you sick for Christmas? Very, very. I'm surprised I haven't been coughing or sneezing. Can I have some Big Twist Podge? Unfortunately, I can't just be giving that away. I went every week buying a ton before they close. Good idea. I'm getting a yarn shelf for Wednesday from Amazon. I can't wait. That's nice. Nice. Yeah, having a yarn shelf would be pretty sweet. Actually, do I have... Oh, I can actually show you my old... What's at my parents' house now, but... This... Okay, I guess this blog post is absolutely cooked. What the heck? Okay, whatever. But yeah, I think... Can you say that number, please? I only like it when it comes up organically. But, oh. I'm going to call this a good place to end it. Thank you everyone for coming on by, checking out what Ribbot has to say for the breaking news and their holiday message. As you can see, we have our tree decorated with my patterns and designs, but orchestrated and organized by the Ribbler Plus community. So thank you everyone for coming on by to that show last weekend. And thank you everyone for coming to this show today. Congratulations to all the winners. You'll be able to get your unique links on Monday. And then, yeah, so thank you everyone for coming. It's been a really fun show. Thank you for being so active and kind and having lots of fun today. It's been a lot of fun. I hope everyone else had a lot of fun too. It's always a pleasure to get to know so many of you, whether you frequent the show or this is your first time joining. I really appreciate having you. Hopefully if this is your first Ribbler show, it's not your last. I hope to see you all in the new year. Our next stream will be on January 9th, and I believe that we have a guest for that show, so exciting in that regards for sure. Hope everyone was able to get some crocheting and knitting done while you were here. I'm gonna get a jamba. For sure. Yes, thank you everyone for being here. Hope you all had a good Christmas. No, don't feel bad. I've been actually a pretty not sick year this year, so it was bound to happen. I am actively out a lot and I teach classes, so it was bound to happen. So I will see all of you for the next year. Have a good one. I'm excited to do the new year with you. Thank you for spending it on Ribblr. Excited for you to see all that is to come, and I will see you in 2026. So thank you once again for coming to the Ribblr show. My name is Vincent. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye now.